Creating new YouTube live broadcast. All right. Well, come on with the broadcast, please. Please and thank you. Yo, if you're watching the VOD right now, yo, I appreciate you. What's up? My name's Darnell. In the limelight. Wait, let me see the audio on this. Oh, okay, I might be chilling a little bit. On the audio levels, bro. Where the fuck is it? Oh, excuse me. Excuse my French. Let's put aside the nation. Let's see. JPM is about 5 years too late. Oh god, here we go. The JPM saga is heating up, man. Beyond belief. Now here we go with this. Oh, it does say I'm live. Clutch, dude. Clutch. Big time clutch. Oh my god, wait. View. Where? No, edit. Tools. Edit. Where the fuck is it? Docs. And then you go to, where is it? Chat. Bang. There you go. There's the chat box. You gotta filter it to live chat. Should be booling. Booling, buddy. Okay. Living in the limelight where you never saw dream. Alright, let's get this set up then. The likes. Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm ready more or less. I'm gonna hit maybe I'll hit a smoke. It depends. Depends how we're feeling. If we're trying to get a little crazy. The undenying truth. Zach Rector just posted a video 3 hours ago. Maybe we check that out too. Michael Jordan's Basketball Hall of Fame in Richmond speech. Been watching a lot of Michael Jordan and Larry Bird clips, dude. Legends. YouTube. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Let's line up Zach's video. Shorts. Live. Okay. We're public, right? It's not. Oh, maybe it's unlisted. Wait. That absolutely could be the problem. Living in the limelight with you. Oh no, it does say public. Okay. Just give it a bit. God, I gotta upgrade to a standing desk, bro. I need the standing. Absolute torture. Sometimes YouTube does take a fat ass minute. Oh, I should do that. Should I post on Patreon that I am live? I probably should, right? Since there's no one here now, I can take a minute and do that. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, the bass. Boom, bah, blah. Low battery, I'm on top of it, Chief. You don't gotta worry about that. Ooh. Today's Tom Sawyer? Today's Tom Sawyer, mean. No, his mind was not for rent. All him down is arrogant. Why do I feel like YouTube's playing shady games with the channel for the past couple of days? Why do I got that feeling? About his company is what you say about society. Oh yeah. The world is the world is Publish. Publish. Alright, we should be chilling on that. is high on you with this crazy invader high on you. All right, gang. Whoever we got in here, well, I'll give it another minute. See if anyone trickles in, because for some reason the fucking, excuse my French again, dude. This does not like to push it out to people when I hit go live, so I'll give it a minute. Oh, I hate this part though. With this like Space Invader shit. Give me a good 80s jam. The Smiths kind of fuck. Stop me now, or don't stop me. Stop me if you think that you've heard this one before. Oh my god, here we go. Just, this guy is back in action, dude. Bare naked. Pixies fuck. Pixies fuck, dude. Ugh, we gotta go through this guy again. Ready? Stop me if you think that you've heard this one before. I got the thing is, YouTube will definitely snuff the live stream with copyrighted music. They don't like it. They absolutely don't. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Yo, Kobe. Wait, Shaq 1-on-1 with Kobe. What a fucking what a title. Where is Rick? Where's Rick? Oh, there it is. Keep it low. Keep it real low. Come on, bitch. There we go. I need some background ambiance of some kind. I can't sit in silence like that. So we'll do that. First up on the frickin' your boy. Bare Naked Crypto says, my fave part about this XRP tards continue to hold on to this tweet when Watcher Guru is known for posting fake news in regards to crypto to fuck with the crypto community because it's whale owned. I mean, they do have a whale as their whatever it is icon. Yeah, I don't know why people are like clinging on to that as if it was actual fact, especially from a fucking random Twitter account. But that's just me. Bear X. God, there's a lot of annoying accounts out there. There fucking really is. Excuse my French, man. Franklin Templeton is asking, XRP Army, did we make the right ticker choice with XRPZ? Yeah. Yeah, you did. I already voted. Yeah, because I thought that. I remember seeing that. I was like, that is an awful ticker sign. You kidding me? And then, thankfully, they changed it. I still am not a fan of the Z. Kind of makes it look like, it reminds me of old Call of Duty no-scoper. Like, there was this old guy, Z-Grizz. I don't know. That's just me. It makes me think of that. Stellar just came out and announced U.S. Bank is testing custom stablecoin issuance on the Stellar network. Real infrastructure testing for regulated deposit tokens, the kind that could reshape how banks move money. Here's what's happening. I'm not going to read that right now, but interesting. Very interesting. Who's this? Caroline D. Pham. What's good, fam? Empowering the public and access to government CFTC Act. Oh, she's the acting chairman. Hey, look at that selfie, dude. That's $1 trillion smile right there. This is who's leading the CFTC right now? I thought they just picked a new person, a guy. His name's like Mike or something. Not even being funny about me. I think the dude's name is Mike. Just in. Oh, Warren. This fucking guy. Warren, dude. Warren Davidson says the U.S. can fund its Bitcoin reserve by accepting taxes in Bitcoin. This is what he was running around preaching on the Hill the other day.
Introduced the Bitcoin for America Act.
Bitcoin for America. It's for America, dude.
Introduced the Bitcoin for America Act, which would allow Americans to pay their federal taxes in Bitcoin. Tell us about this.
In Bitcoin?
Well, look, we're talking about affordability. That's just your dollar's been getting crushed. You know, the house that you live in didn't inherently get more valuable. The money that you measure it in got
Guys, if you're in here, if you're in here real quick, hit the like button. It helps out the live stream. Thank you.
Gold is another indicator. One of the best performers in the past year or 2 years.
Yeah, because gold is gold.
And that's just one of the worst performers been the dollar. So a lot of people hold other assets. Bitcoin's been one of the big rises over the last 10 years for sure. And you could pay your taxes in Bitcoin and avoid capital gains on that. But the president created a strategic Bitcoin reserve.
Yeah, that's all he created. Definitely not the digital asset stockpile, because you still want to differentiate them to pretend like Bitcoin has this fucking, I don't even know, like it cures cancer, dude. I don't even know.
Well, having one control point, the treasurer, Secretary of Treasury, control it makes sense. But you can fund it with no government spending just by collecting Bitcoin as payments for taxes. So that's what the Bitcoin for America Act does.
Yeah, that's what it does. There was someone Paul Barron just interviewed, maybe from not Grayscale, but some other guy. He did interview someone from Grayscale also, but the guy was talking about basically the same concept but with XRP. Because if you remember when they were floating around for a good while about, potential tax-free fucking American-made cryptos. Maybe if it's not even that, because it most likely won't be that, they want their money. But depending on how bad they want to choose winners and losers, if they allow you to pay capital gains free with select cryptos, I think those cryptos are automatically going to have a nice little edge, you know? You say tax free, and I'm on board. You got to think like Fink, bro. What if I want that on a fucking shirt?
We believe the next step going forward will be the tokenization of financial assets. And that means every
But Bitcoin can do that.
stock, every bond will have its own basically QSIP. It'll be
QSIP
on
your
one
ass,
general
bro.
ledger. Every investor, you and I, will have our own number, our own identification. We could rid ourselves of all issues around illicit activity.
Oh yeah.
About bonds and stocks and digital by having a tokenization. But the most importantly thing, we can customize strategies through tokenization that fits every individual. We would have instantaneous settlement. Think about all the costs of settling bonds and stocks. But if you had a tokenization, everything would be immediate because it's just a line item. And so we believe this is a technological transformation for financial assets. I believe if you want to talk about voting and voting choice and all the things,
The illusion.
if we know every moment who is the owner of that stock and it's now time to vote, every individual who has ownership is identified and they can vote their own shares.
Dude, this is so crazy how we're walking right into this. Just under the guise that we're obviously going to make some good money if you're positioned right, but like this digital currency surveillance state, like we're walking right into it. This is it. He's telling you. He's like, everyone's going to have a specific number and that's it. We're going to know if and where everything, literally everything about you. Yo, what up, McLovin? Lori Coral, repost this one. I need to watch it again. I'm sure the VOD will be re-uploaded in a bit. EU approves $1.5 billion. He almost said blockchain, not tokenization at some point in that interview. Let me see. Well, when he says tokenization, he means blockchain, no? You know? We know what he means. We know what he took over for Klaus Schwab. Imagine, this looks like if Klaus Schwab gave birth to this guy. Literally molded him. I thought this was interesting. I don't know if it's true. I'm not going to read it. I just thought it was interesting because we saw today that they're floating around the potential like Ukraine signing a peace deal, but that takes two to tango. I mean, come on, what the hell? They could sign it all day. I'm sure this will get dragged on for as long as it possibly can. You know, my theory on BlackRock XRP ETF, they will crash the market just before it goes live. I mean, if they ever wanted to position themselves to get in, this definitely would have been one of the routes to go, considering we've been bleeding like fucking crazy. Excuse my French again, bro. We keep bleeding like absolute crazy. 219 right now. I think we hit like 226, 227 yesterday, and so hopefully now that these things stop flowing, hopefully we just kind of get a nice overall gradual recovery back up. I'm okay without the Godzilla candle. I would like the Godzilla candle, but let's just get back to 3. Okay? Let's get back to 3 before celebrating. Goldman Sachs, what up, brother? Yo, what up, dog? Goldman Sachs has recommended buying the dips as stocks and crypto enter a period of volatility as the Fed is set to cut rates. I think that's a very good reason to think the stock market will do well over the next few years. Yeah. They're not going to let this die yet. The plan, what it seems to me, is have this shit popping and rolling and popping and locking. Trying to get a check in people's hands before midterms. That's what this seems.
This Goldman
Why are you so loud, bitch?
Sachs really has caught my eye. They are recommending buying the dips in the market. Now, stocks
Goldman
are off their
Harry
highs.
Sachs.
Does buying the dip right now make sense to you?
What the fuck is that sweater?
I think it does. When you look at the Fed potentially cutting interest rates, nobody's talking about them hiking rates. You look at unemployment numbers around 4%, and you look at a situation where the federal government has basically created enough stimulus that they're going to be running
Get
a
on board,
$1.8
David.
to $1.9 trillion deficit over the next several years. I think that's a very good reason to think the stock market will do well over the next few years upcoming.
Inez, welcome back to the opening bid roundtable. We indeed missed you here. So what do you think about this gold?
Wait, what the hell does this say? Goldman Sachs market outlook in 2026. See more volatility in Q4 away from. Okay. Remaining overweight, blah, blah, blah. Then weakness should be temporary. Yeah, no shit, dude. Bold move on that sweat. Yo, that sweat is fucking crazy decision. Does not think AI stocks in a bubble. But, I mean, if a lot of these guys are fucking balls deep in the AI shit, of course they're going to say it's not a bubble. People are. The potential for Michael Burry being right, people are still kind of. If he is or if he isn't, if the NVIDIA thing is going to go down in flames.
Note, I haven't seen investors really come out here and aggressively buy this dip. It's like they're nibbling around.
No one has money. No one has money to buy the dip. We bought every dip because Eric Trump, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Every time he said it, it's gone down. Every time.
The edges.
They plug it on the chart.
They are nibbling around the edges. Thanks. Great to be back.
Yeah, they're nibbling because there's nothing left to fucking nibble, dude.
Back here from Spain. I will tell you, look, investors are expecting, I mean, the Fed to come in and sort of save the stock market. You saw
Please do.
the rise on Friday.
Clear your throat. Oh, what the hell? She's done talking. Yo, the NASDAQ up 344. That's a good number. Who's Reese Merrick? Bob Saget is role model. Yo, dude, Danny Tanner is my favorite character probably in any show ever. Danny Tanner is the fucking GOAT. Last month, Ripple completed the acquisition of Hidden Road, now Ripple Prime, who served 300 institutional customers, clearing $3 trillion across all markets annually. Ripple is now the first crypto-native company to own a global multi-asset prime broker. FX, digital assets, derivatives, fixed income, and more. We have already seen significant growth since the announcement, and XRP and RLUSD will be used as collateral for institutional clients. The institutional era just leveled up. We know this is coming. Yo, we got this account, Chad Steingraber, or whatever the hell his name is, and he is basically keeping track and keeping us updated on the inflows for the XRP ETFs and that whole shebang. Guys, real quick, if you're in here, be sure to hit the like button. It helps the live stream out. And so he's been tracking the XRP flows and everything, and based on just his calculations that he's doing, if they keep X amount per day for over a year, like, moral of the story, eventually the supply is going to dry up. So I think it's wild talking about fixed income already. What do you mean? My bad. I know what you mean. Now I do. But like I said, he's taking that price into consideration. He's not even taking into account like the other use cases this thing's going to be locked up in and used for. He's just calculating off the ETFs that the treasury companies, Grayscale, they hinted at they're at least looking into. Why wouldn't they looking into an XRP staked ETF? That will be fucking huge. That would be huge. The biggest names in finance are coming on Ondo's face, apparently. Ondo Summit's first round of speakers: BlackRock, Fidelity, Pantera, WisdomTree. Didn't Pantera, along with someone else, make that recent investment in Ripple? It was them along with some other ones. That's interesting. Interesting. All right, let's see what they're spewing about. Oh, wait, it's WisdomTree. WisdomTree's got an XRP ETF coming out probably soon.
People who I think are the best thinkers in this space.
And the next wave will be institutional.
Jonathan Steinberg, founder and CEO of WisdomTree. Yep, they're aware. Oh, this is happening in February? Also believe you're going to get one more huge crash, then XRP take off, my opinion. Yeah. They're just dragging us along at this point. Nothing we could do. We got to fucking just weather the storm. It's very annoying, but, do what we got to do.
Rebels just threw the gates open, and there's sunbeaming
for a fundamental upgrade.
Who the hell is that? Nathan Allman. He's the CEO and founder of Ondo?
Our financial system.
Better from that standpoint, it is truly revolutionary.
Hearing from some of people who I think.
Oh, wow. What a loop, dude. Yo, this is BlackRock watching me buy the dip. Dude, that monkey is the best, dude. CEO of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Oh, man. Alert, alert. BlackRock just sent 4,471 Bitcoin worth of 390 million to Coinbase Prime. Man, fuck Coinbase Prime. It's all about Ripple Prime, bitch. Just in, Federal Governor Stephen Moran says the U.S. economy calls for large interest rate cuts. All right, not enough talking. Get it done. These fucking people. Breaking, December rate cut odds surge to 75%, a 50% jump from last week. That's what we want to see. I would love if they would surprise us with a more aggressive one, but this fucking guy, he's almost out, guys. He's almost out. I got to keep that into consideration, too. Guys, be sure to hit the like button. It helps the stream out. Appreciate you. Another XRP ETF tracker is up. Yeah, these guys are trying to, like, design. This one looks a lot more elegantly designed than another one I saw. Here we go with this bullshit again. I think I posted, or I just recorded a video a little bit ago, but I showed this. This is Eric. Look at Eric Trump's fucking. Look at this.
Hey friends, Eric Trump. Welcome to American Bitcoin. It's a little sneak peek of our facility in Texas using American energy to mine Bitcoin right here on American soil. We could not be more proud of this facility. 35,000 of these servers right here.
So unnecessary. It's insane. There's all these other blockchains that fucking better technologically in every way, and it's like, oh, we're still doing this.
Securing the
like, what is all this
mining
for?
Bitcoin. Every single day we mine about 2% of the world's Bitcoin supply, and we safeguard it every single day. So when people say that cryptocurrency is intangible, it's not. It's very tangible. And
yeah, very tangible. Then where's the sack of Bitcoin like Scrooge McDuck? Where is
here,
it?
Guys, is living proof. Take a look at the company. Come join us. We could not be more excited about our growth. I truly believe that we're building one of the great crypto companies.
Fucking wild.
Anywhere on Earth.
Look at all this. Just to fucking mine Bitcoin. Seriously? Wow. Insane. All that BS and he could just buy XRP. It's not... I get what you're saying. Trust me. That's how I feel too. But it's like... This just... It's all this for a fucking inferior technology now. It's fucking wild that they're doing. Well, I mean, our bet is kind of they're in bed with the fucking energy companies, and I mean, it benefits the energy company. I'm sure they're fucking stoked. They're like, oh yeah, we love Bitcoin because it fucking keeps our fucking gravy train rolling. Live, let's go. Yo, what's good? Tainted mate from Walking Dead. We asked Raul. Oh my god. Yeah, what is this guy? This guy's on like a porn set. What's up with this guy?
How are you positioned kind of going into next year? Crypto probably is a good part of your portfolio, but on a relative basis, do you feel like you're, getting compensated enough, or are you more
cheaper to buy BTC
of the market, just credit or bonds?
So there's two parts to this. One is how I'm personally positioned, and number two is how, let's say, the global macro investor or Real Vision Pro portfolio is positioned.
What the fuck was he looking at?
I'm more risk seeking. I'm pretty much 100% crypto, and I've come through with that, and I've been that way for years and years and years and years. So I don't really worry about that. But
Raul,
generally speaking, the portfolio has been split between crypto and tech.
That's where the money is. I mean, gold. Peter Schiff comes in here. Gold instead of mining. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They probably want to fucking monopolize the whole thing. I don't know. I can't figure out truly what their motive is. It's probably so much. It is so much deeper. There's a spider, dude. I don't know what the fuck he was looking at. It was like one of those fucking giant Australian spiders that's like the size of my hand. He's freaking out, dude. Look at his fucking eyes.
December 2022.
What?
So we managed to get most of the lows or around the kind of lows period, and have held those positions through and through. Adding in stuff like solar and a few other themes within it. And because I'm a business cycle investor, that's how I think about
that's
it.
What you are, Raul.
I won't really change that
sweet.
Until I see the business
the
cycle
cocaine's in him.
And that's generally how it's worked for me over time.
Do you think he's a cokehead? Yo, nothing against fucking Raul and fucking Santi from Blockwork Empire. Nothing against them, but you think the hard C is hitting them right now?
Is extending a time horizon actually?
Yo, that vitamin C be hitting,
as opposed to worrying about the next 3 months, 6 months.
What's good, Infinite Jack?
Hitting a cycle peak or top or bottom.
Oh my god, dude, drugs kicking in midstream, dude. He's freaking. Yo, I might hit a J. Are we trying to party this morning? We got 31 people in here, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that shit. It helps the live stream out. If we're trying to party right now, I mean, I got the Celsius dripping on an IV right now. I don't know. I might hit a J and get this party started. Wasn't Raul late to XRP? I think he's late to everything. He always runs off and starts talking about, like, I remember Sui and shit. Like, guys, is anyone invested in Sui and has an actual understanding of what Sui does? I just haven't taken the time to look into it. But I remember he's one of the early people like, oh, Sui. It's so slept on, Sui, all this shit. It's just at this point in my investment kind of game, I stick to like, and a lot of these ETF issuers too that are like doing the baskets, the ones that are kind of in the baskets at the forefront, you know, those are most likely the ones that are going to win, and you see them making moves, you know. It's not like they're catering what you should at least be looking at. They're starting to put the product out in front of you. I wish I could party, but work is on its way. Oh, not work, dude. XRP forever. Ever. The XRP army is just a bunch of bot R words, they said. XRP just beat... Of course it beat him, dude. It beat him off with a stick, dude. Kidding me? Look at this shit. BTC minus 151. ETH plus 97. Okay. Sol plus 58. XRP plus 164. Grayscale and Franklin Templeton's new XRP ETFs alone pulled in 67.4 million and 62.6 million on its debut. You damn straight it did, bitch. You damn straight. Yeah, I don't know if this is true because, yeah, we trust ABC News. Yo, breaking. Ukraine has agreed to a U.S. peace deal. Okay, what about Russia? What's up with this? We're going to get a bunch of rich bots. Maybe. Oh, God, David Sachs. What a moronic thing to say. According to today's Wall Street Journal, AI-related investments accounts for half of GDP growth. A reversal would risk recession. We can't afford to go backwards. And then this guy replied with The Big Short. He goes, it's happening. It's happening.
Hey, there's a bubble.
How do you know?
Trust me, call Venet, buy 50 million in swaps on the MBS. What do we got? Garibaldi 4 triple B.
Michael Scott.
Mark, you sure?
Yeah, it's time to call bullshit.
Bullshit on what?
Every fucking thing. Hey, there's a bubble.
It is a good movie. I just watched The Big Short last. Oh, dude, The Big Short's a great movie, dude. The first time I watched it, because I hadn't truly grasped how insane the whole thing is, so it was a lot to take in, like all the different vocab they're throwing around, even though they're trying to explain it and shit. But no, it's definitely grown on me. Look at this, right? Look at this, guys. Be sure to hit the like button. The economy is so bad that even Klaus Schwab has to sell courses, dude.
Welcome to the Schwab Academy. The mission of the Schwab Academy is to prepare people for the tremendous change.
For the global domination.
Which will be caused by the transformation from the industrial to the intelligent age. The intelligent age is based on a combination of many life-changing technologies.
Like
of course,
what?
Artificial intelligence, but there is also quantum computing and many other technologies which will have a tremendous impact on how we live, how we communicate, and we have to prepare for those changes now.
What the fuck is he reading, dude? He's got his Kindle.
First with the book Thriving and Leading
what the
in
fuck?
the Intelligent Age to provide a kind of
He's married? Yo, who the fuck married this guy?
introduction. And now I'm looking at specific areas.
Who the fuck filmed this?
To understand what's coming up and to prepare for it.
Yo, this is like a Michael Scott short movie. What the hell is this? Wow, this is actually crazy, dude. They threw his ass out from fucking... My guy's built like the richest raisin. Yo, he is Mr. Peanut guy. That's him, dude. This is what happened after they fired his ass. They threw his ass to the curb after the World Economic Forum fucking Larry Fink takeover. This dude used to be up there dressed like Darth Vader. I swear to God. He used to be wearing like this Hellraiser type getup. And he's like, the global agenda. And he's like fucking freaking out. Yeah, this guy is not built like Mr. 305. Yeah, so the White House has officially released the Manhattan Project for AI, supposedly. The White House just launched the Genesis mission, a Manhattan Project for AI. The Department of Energy will build a national AI platform on top of U.S. supercomputers and federal science data, train scientific foundation models, and run AI agents, robotic labs to automate experiments in biotech, critical materials, nuclear, fission, fusion, space, quantum, and semiconductors. Let's unpack. All right. Wow. Oh, it's an executive order. Okay, cool. Gotta love those EOs. Van Eck has filed to list a spot BNB ETF on NASDAQ made up of 100% of Binance's BNB token. This guy refuses to even acknowledge XRP. The fucking Matt guy, dude's a weirdo. He's the head of research digital assets at Van Eck, and he's like sitting there trying to dunk on XRP. It's like, that's how we know you're full of shit and you're a weirdo, because if you're in the business of making money, it doesn't matter. Like Jamie Dimon says, he goes, if my customers want to fucking put their money in a pet rock like Bitcoin, then let them do it. Klaus is the Wolfenstein villain. He's a literal James Bond villain, dude. Him, Soros. Guys, yet again, we got to be careful about who we say on here and what we say on here. Like, even mentioning the names like Voldemort, because YouTube sucks. They will fucking take you down real quick. So you can join our group on Patreon. God forbid this ever just goes, and then we die. That'd be the place to go. This guy's a Batman villain. James Bond villain, bro. He's even worse. He's the one who's like, you will own nothing, be happy. You will eat the bugs. No, I'm not eating fucking bugs. Like, I want to have a fucking sirloin. I'm going to have a sirloin. I'm not going to sit there and eat crickets while you're off there jetting away like Taylor Swift. Fucking us ordinary people use an Uber. Even Uber's too expensive now. And she's over there jetting the fucking a 2 mile to go get in and out. Yeah, I'm all set with that. Trying to fucking put that carbon footprint shit, track how much carbon everyone's using. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Abs. We see where this is all going, dude. Let's not get Thanos snapped exactly, dude. I will legit be here and I'll go, and then I turn into poo-poo dust, just like in the movie. I'm scared, Mr. Stark. I'm scared. So, oh yeah, but the whole point, fucking bum-ass Matthew, I don't know, Wendeberg or whatever his last name is. So we know there's a massive conflict of interest somewhere in that web of shadows, because they did a Solana one, now they did BNB, and they're not doing XRP. And he's like, yeah, we're not doing, XRP can't be too amazing because BlackRock and Van Eck haven't come to the party yet. Shut the fuck up, you weirdo. Dude, Franklin Templeton fucking stomps these guys in terms of AUM and shit. What are you talking about? This guy spouting off, every company needs to be a Bitcoin treasury company. Yeah, okay. So this is the price of XRP January 1st of every year. 2018, $2.30, 2019, 35 cents. You could see down the ladder. So at 2025, we're sitting at 208. Just a quick snapshot of looking at this. This worries me that we had this nice run up, just like in 2018. And I wonder if 2026, January 1st snapshot were lower. That's the question. It's a 50-50. I'd love to see Flare pop off. I know my XRP will make money, but I'd sell my other cryptos first. Yeah, I think Flare's definitely interesting. I'll see if I can find the clip if we make it that far. But I was just watching, I think one of the guys from Grayscale was on Paul Barron, and he was talking about, they're going to obviously eventually going to try to offer XRP staking ETFs. And that's what would get me to do it. I would just buy that. Like, it's fucking easier. It's just, that's the product I want, obviously. This guy, fuck. Oh, this is the Matthew guy. Okay. What do you guys think about Peter Schiff? I was going through this today as I was recording earlier. What was it called? Is this what we call controlled opposition? What is controlled opposition? Am I thinking of the right thing? When they like have a controlled like opposite force, but it's still controlled, like they put it there to give the illusion that like, oh, this is like freedom of debate. Because anytime in these mainstream media networks, yes, Fox, all of them, they're all fucking propaganda. If it like, they are clearly team Bitcoin and clearly team fucking Ethereum. That's the narrative. But whenever we get these big downturns, Peter Schiff always turns up because he's like the vocal against it. It's a scam, and he wants to plug his gold because he makes money from that, But I feel like he is a Ponzi. I don't know. I don't know what to think about Peter Schiff. It just, when I watch this shit show on like mainstream media like this, it's like they get two people who have their own talking scripts, and it's just like to give the illusion that this is an actual free fucking debate. Because if they wanted someone to go on there and rip Bitcoin to pieces, There's plenty of people who can do it. Not like Peter Schiff does, but
she would sell all of her Bitcoin because if she doesn't sell it now, she's going to sell it later at a much lower price.
All right. Well, them's what we call fighting words, and I think there's similar drivers for both. But let me introduce the two. Natalie, meet Peter. Peter, meet Natalie. All right, Natalie.
Hey, Peter.
Some choice words for you. What would you tell Peter?
like, what the fuck is this? Like this is not. This is like a clown show. This is not.
Oh, I know, Peter. And you know what? Bitcoiners don't feel the need to constantly attack gold because we're not threatened by gold. And the reason that we have this
should be
failed fiat experiment that has impoverished our nation is because of the defects of gold. The fact that it's not easily portable, it's not easily verifiable, it doesn't offer instant final global settlement. And so you know what? Centralized authorities hijacked it, they papered over it, and we have a system of leverage and rehypothecation that hurts the working class. Bitcoin is immune to all of that. It is the savings account for billions of people that we really need and can.
So this was filmed a while ago because it was back when it was 63K. So now, even still, we're sitting up pretty good.
Rely on, and it offers that final.
Yeah, WWE, they are too busy attacking the XRP army. It's all just, that's entertainment. It's not even like entertainment. It's trying to give the perception of like, I don't even know, like free thought, like, oh, they're debating, but it's like they're both controlled and like they say the same certain fucking things.
Global settlement that we need.
I definitely don't think
1,000 is the analog version of sound money, but Bitcoin is the digital version, and that's why it's going to be the faster horse in this race.
Definitely is like WWE.
There's nothing sound about Bitcoin. It's losing the race right now. Take a look at your screen. Gold is up $25, $26, and Bitcoin is getting clobbered. You know, there is no flaw in gold. Gold worked great for.
There is definitely a flaw, like the portability and that shit. But that's what I'm talking about. Like when he starts talking about like tokenized gold, that's where you start gaining momentum in an argument to me.
5,000 years. The problem is the flaw is with governments. The flaw is with human beings.
But the government's going to run everything, bro. Like, you don't think they have a fucking hand in Bitcoin? We just saw the articles released about the Big E's involvement in funding the Digital Asset Initiative at MIT. And his emails talking about crypto and this and that. Like, he had a hand in everything, bro. He had fucking, what's his face, Bill Gates under his thumb. He just happened to always be hanging around scientists and fucking all these big tech players. Like, what do you think they were doing? Playing patty cake? No.
Not with gold. But Bitcoin is really flawed because it doesn't have any actual value. Gold is the most useful metal on the periodic table. That's why it's money. Now, it has great characteristics that make it better money than other commodities, but absent its.
Is that actually true, though? I always hear that people say Satoshi Nakamoto means central intelligence. That's to me, I'm not even like disregarding it, but it sounds like a conspiracy theory. Like, is that actually true? Because if that's true, that fucking alone would destroy the whole narrative for me. It's true. Look it up. I still have to. I always hear that because I feel like I did look it up before, and it gives me like some bullshit answer.
Intrinsic value, it couldn't be money. And Bitcoin has no intrinsic value. It's just a digital string of numbers. And all of this is just a bunch of hype.
Anything could be money, right? On the island of Yap, they used to have big stone money. Anything could be money if people use it as an exchange. And this is the thing.
But that's because
the government will fucking put their hand in anything, bro. I looked into it, and it's 100% true. Hey, I'll take your word for it right now until I look into it.
Here's the thing, though. You have to admit, Bitcoin is on the rise. Wall Street is embracing.
It means intelligence center in Chinese or Japanese. If that's true, dude, like, that's fucking wild. Like, that kind of cripples the argument right there. That's so insane. Like, really, oh, no, it's a coincidence. Yeah, I'm sure it's a fucking coincidence.
And this is just a tiny speck. I mean, could you imagine, Peter, at the rate of recognition, if Bitcoin keeps going at this rate, it's hard to deny.
Yeah, if Bitcoin just keeps going up, though, yeah, if it does, why does it go up? What does it do? Like, I love it when Jack Dorsey, covered him on the channel a little bit ago, talking, because he's out there putting his money where his mouth is. And he's trying to make Bitcoin payments. And he even says it. He goes, if you're not going to be able to pay with this fucking thing, it's going to fizz off and just die. They've tried to change the narrative so many times, you lose track. Is it peer-to-peer payment? What the fuck does it do? It sits there. Oh, now it's digital gold. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. Like, I don't know. They call me fucking crazy, dude. I lose my mind doing these videos.
Now, I just told you it's been dropping for 2.5 years. That's when it made.
Meanwhile, right now we are still up even after this, even though this massive crash from when this snapshot was taken.
And I think that decline is going to accelerate. It does not keep going up. They suckered in a bunch of people. Wall Street didn't embrace it. They're just trying to make a buck off it. I mean, these big Wall Street firms aren't buying any Bitcoin with their own money. This is their customers'
Michael Saylor?
money that are dumb enough to buy it. They're just booking the bets. They're operating the casino. They're not at the blackjack tables or the roulette wheels. That's their customers that are doing that.
Natalie wants to jump back in.
Man, fuck that. No, I'm just joking, bro. They make it whatever it needs to be to fit the narrative they are working on. Like, bro, I get that, and I try to give it the benefit of the doubt, like I said in one of the recent videos, where it's like I am well aware that things throughout time need to adapt and evolve. Like, so when people say about anything, even XRP, they're like, oh, they're moving the goalposts and everything. Any crypto, anything you can apply it to. They need to evolve to survive. It's anything. Business, technology. Blockbuster died. Oh, Bitcoin's not the same as Blockbuster. It's the fucking concept of like, oh, no, they'll never fail. Yeah, in the moment, it seems fantastical. They'll never fail. They'll never fail. We're witnessing now the two new kids on the block. Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, XRP. We see the ETFs now live. It just all seems too perfect of a storm that like this thing's fucking crashing into the ground now. Doesn't mean it won't recover, but we're seeing there is good demand for Solana and XRP in the ETFs. Those are going to continue, in my view. That's not going to slow down. And one has to wonder, like, is that what happens? Does this eventually fizzle out and die? Because it doesn't fucking have a fucking utility unless they do end up pulling it out of their ass and Square can lead the landscape and make it actually useful for payments and shit. But yet again, unless there is some advantage, either tax-wise or like something, that would be an awesome use case for Bitcoin. Like I said on one of the videos, if you could pay your tax with it and not pay tax on that, well, how was it? Pay your taxes and there would be no capital gains on it. That's a good fucking, what's it called? Like proposition? If that's the right word. BTC is the hooker of crypto. It's going down. Damn, that aggressive. Bitcoin better watch out for that guy. Bitcoin is Netscape. I don't even know what Netscape is. I'm dying, bro. History, New Kids on the Block. Then there were Backstreet Boys. Same thing. And then there was One Direction. The One Direction's gone. Then and now it's like the K-pop guys. I don't even know who the fuck they are. It's Toy Story. I don't want to play with you anymore. And he throws Woody, and Woody's like, oh my God. That's it. That's what it seems like happening. I could eat my words because we just saw Eric Trump sitting in his fucking 47-mile warehouse with GPUs mining Bitcoin for no reason to fucking be doing all that and waste it. Waste, dude. We don't even have a fucking like railway system in the fucking US. And like we're wasting all this bullshit on fucking mining Bitcoin. Seriously, come on now. Showed my age on that. Oof, I don't even know. I'm 47, so I don't know. History repeats itself. JP Morgan allegedly took over finance originally by not being in the Titanic full of wealthy freedom lovers. Sailor posted the Titanic meme. Really? Wait, what? JP Morgan allegedly took over finance. Apparently they had a giant arm in ETH, them and Goldman Sachs. I know what Netscape is. I'm not familiar with Netscape. I know RuneScape, like vaguely though, you know?
If you look at the short term, Bitcoin is going to be volatile, but if we zoom out, Bitcoin has outperformed gold. In fact, when Hamas attacked Israel, since then, Bitcoin is up 125%.
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
And gold is up only 27%. So let's really look at the numbers that we're seeing. And the best thing about Bitcoin is, again, no one controls the ledger. Whereas gold is really vulnerable to centralization and top-down control, which is...
Bitch, I gotta stop doing that. I'm not trying to be rude. Like, even if it was a dude, I'd be like, hey, bitch. Who do we think made Bitcoin? Let's be fucking perfectly honest. Who do we think made it? Was it some random Asian guy who made it? No, I'm not 47. I was just kind of fucking around. I was fucking around. No, I'm fucking around. Who made it? We saw the Big E emails. Not to say he is Satoshi, but there's definitely multiple Satoshis. Is it just me or is he quiet today? Hello. Hello. Turn your volume up. And then you might be able to hear me. Just a little bit. The CIA sounds fine. Yeah, it's on my end it looks fine. Oh yeah, Netscape was a web browser. David Schwartz is Satoshi. I hear that a lot. I mean, there's only so many guys who have that skill set to fucking make something, and then it just so happens a lot of the guys who worked on Bitcoin, they fucking offshooted and made XRP to try to essentially fix the problems they found with Bitcoin. Okay, it must be on my end. Are you listening on a Toshiba Handybook? You could turn the volume. Oh yeah, Netscape. Oh yeah, Netscape was a web browser. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Netscape. I'm familiar with AOL. AOL's fucking superior. AOL is Bitcoin. I don't care what you have to say.
That's why we need a system that is a neutral place to store your wealth. We need a neutral system and protocol.
Don't even compare.
That is Bitcoin for the digital world.
Bitcoin. Why can't someone have exposure to both?
You can't have exposure. You got mail.
First of all, Bitcoin has outperformed everything, so don't compare it to gold.
I mean, you conceded your argument, dog.
It's outperformed stocks, real estate, bonds, collectibles. That's because it's a gigantic bubble. No,
not my Pokemon cards.
Bitcoin, I don't care. If you want to lose money in Bitcoin, go right ahead. Doesn't bother me. But I'm trying to help give people advice as to what to do with their money. And if they want to have an investment portfolio, Bitcoin has no part in it. But, you know, if you like gambling, if you want to take some of the money that we're going to take to the racetracks or buy lottery tickets with or go to Vegas, if you want to take some of that money and gamble on Bitcoin or any of the other 20,000 cryptocurrencies that are out there.
Yeah, he just seems like so fucking controlled op, dude.
Go right ahead. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I don't want to buy any Bitcoin. I mean, sure, had I bought Bitcoin years and years ago when I first learned about it, yeah, I could have made a lot.
That's what the game is right now, dude. It's only the early fucking investors who are clinging on for dear life to try to to get their payday.
Yeah.
Linea was the name of the blockchain Swift started using November 22nd. Yeah, someone commented on that, but I still don't know necessarily if it was like a pilot and they were just kind of like there's no way now I would imagine that they're starting to try to get their shit together. But who knows? I doubt it. Big E makes Prolly. Type in there. Wait, what? 47. Yo, 47, Mr. Rocky. Fucking Rocky. Hey, Adrian. So the Big E maybe created Bitcoin, so it has to go up. But the Big E is being a big customer of JPM Chase for years. Ain't no thing. Shit. Yo, sheesh, bro. Let me read that again. So the Big E maybe created Bitcoin, so it has to go. But the Big E being a big customer of JPM Chase for years ain't no thing, like a chicken wang. They were fun. I mean, they knew. Let's just say JP Morgan, if I had to guess, most likely knows a lot of evil things going on in the world. If I just had to guess, you know. Brad said in an interview that 2 people at Ripple worked on Bitcoin. What does that tell you? Epstein involved, also CIA. It will come out. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think anything will come of it, to be honest. I mean, they've done a fucking terrific job. They just throw some stupid shit in people's face again, and then they forget about anything actually important. UFO! Oh my God, UFO! I love the UAP subject. Don't get me wrong. I could talk about it all day. But the longer they drag this out, maybe that is the plan. People talk about that it's like the slow drip disclosure. So like it doesn't completely mind boggle everybody. I don't know.
Selling it now to the greater fools, but I didn't do that.
That's something he said on my show. He wishes he bought Bitcoin.
Yeah. So Natalie, bottom line though is that
UAPs are real 100%. They're unidentified things, but like when the government starts pushing it and how much bullshit is like connected to a lot of that.
Buy it now. And Natalie, you're gonna wish you.
The public has been numb to the UAPs and all that shit. That's why, like, if it's gonna happen, just fucking let it happen already, dude. I'd be so excited.
Sold Bitcoin. Mark my words.
All right.
You're gonna be ruining the day.
We take all of this stuff, Peter.
If I'd only sold my Bitcoin, I'd have had a lot of money.
We got 30 seconds left. I got to give Natalie the last word.
I think I think the American dream has really been hijacked. We tried gold. It didn't
That is
work.
true.
It was papered over.
They didn't try because they ripped us off the standard, though.
That system has failed the American people, and Bitcoin does provide hope for us, the working class. We want to be able to work for something that has to be measured by a free market so that we can see real value emerge, as opposed to being captured by politics and bureaucracy, which ultimately is a system that benefits the few at the expense of everyone else. And it's a system in which the politically connected and the special interest groups really are at the top. And so we need a system that is for the people. Bitcoin is for the people.
Bitcoin, there you go. Tattoo it on your tits. Bitcoin for the people. It'd be off-centered. Put some italics. There it is. Bitcoin is for the people. Rebellions are built on hope. So is Bitcoin. You have it here from what's her name? Natalie Brunelle.
Natalie, thank you very much. Peter, thank you very much.
Natalie, thank you for coming on our controlled program and giving the lowdown that rebellions are built on hope and Bitcoin is built on hope. I'm not even going to say she's dumb. I feel like she's just kind of saying what they want her to say, you know? And Peter Schiff's just kind of there, not giving like super valid arguments against it. He kind of gives like a little bit surface level, at least here, because it's yet again fucking mainstream media, so they can never actually, like, it's so crazy. They're talking about such complex and nuanced things, but they talk still in this fucking like snapshot. Like, what you having this conversation in a fucking 5-minute segment? Like, what are we doing? It's so brain. Ugh. My 0.001% of owning Bitcoin will save me. LMO, what a joke. Yeah. At this point, it definitely seems like the steam. I could eat my words. When this liquidity starts flowing again in the whole system, I think Bitcoin will pump to the gills. I don't think they're done with it yet, but I do think the greater returns are elsewhere, as I've said. JP Morgan openly paid a fine for moving cocaine on a ship in 2019. They are evil. They admitted knowing the coke was on the boat. We are watching a civil war, dude. There is an offshoot government. So like these people operate in their own fucking realities. They definitely are evil. Jay Claver, yet again last night, looks into the camera and said $750 XRP by end of year. Dude is 99.9% dead ass certain G thought. Yo, I don't watch that guy. I never watch that guy. I've definitely seen clips. Any of the guys that are like purporting that type of shit, you just, I mean, like, to me, I don't know, to me, you know, it's not authentic, but authentic isn't even really the right word. It's like intentionally being delusional or trying to deceive and prey on people who have no idea the actual reality of it. Would I love him to be wrong? Of course. He's not wrong yet. Yeah, that's a key word, not wrong yet. Now we said 99.9%. He 100. Wait, he says 100%? Hold the phone. Hold the phone, gang. What are we talking about? Let me see. I mean, if he's wrong, he'll be really wrong. I would imagine he'd be really wrong. Because when I first seen one of his videos, first question I asked is, and if anyone knows, what is his, what's the word? What is his, like, conflict of interest? Because clearly he benefits to some capacity of purporting these crazy numbers. One reason is most likely it pulls views and attention and you get ad revenue from that. So that's one way. But in my mind, I imagine him trying to sell a course or something, because purporting that asinine shit has to benefit him in some way. You just have to find out what that way is. He said that on $100. What do you mean? Peter Schiff is going to do a live debate with Michael Saylor in a couple of weeks. They're debating whether Michael Saylor's business model is a fraud. Is that for real? Where did you hear that? I never heard any confirmation or anything about that. Not on my end yet. He's running a business. It has XRP at the core. Getting customers? Hey, XRP is going to be 700. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean, though? Who's Miles? What are we talking about? But what do you mean he's running a business that has XRP at the core? Like, what is his business? Is it just YouTube? Like, he definitely has something else going on. He runs institutional grade custody solutions for XRP. Oh, so there you go. There you go. The fuck? That's all. Yeah, yes, his company would get inflow of new customers. Oh, there you fucking go. So what the hell are we talking about? He's a bad faith actor. It's that simple, dude. If people are saying fucking asinine things, you just got to look at whether you follow the money with everything, as we know. Jake operates the only digital assets custody firm. They are the only investment firm for crypto in the country. I don't know if that's true. That doesn't sound right at all. Owner of a lonely heart. Matt Savarese. What's up with Matt? Hey, shout out Matt Pat.
So
What's up with this guy? Oh God, dude, here we go.
So ETFs, NASDAQ has been offering these products, including spot Bitcoin ETFs, spot Ether ETFs. But in recent weeks, we saw altcoin ETFs pop up, including Litecoin and Hedera, which are both offered on NASDAQ. So why was it important for NASDAQ to offer these products to investors on?
The fact that they're talking about fucking Litecoin is so mind-boggling to me. Like HBAR, I think HBAR will do good too, but Litecoin, out of all the fucking things, who in their right mind is like an institution or asset manager, whatever, would offer or like promote Litecoin ETF over like any of them? Sol, XRP, HBAR, Link, even fucking Bitcoin. I'd rather Bitcoin than fucking Litecoin, I'll tell you that. Litecoin.
Your exchange.
Yeah, so I think the way we look at it is we have rules around our listings, and we issued a generic rule filing. So this would be allowed for ETPs to come through and go through the process of the exchange listing, and as long as they reach those milestones that we set forth in our generic rules, then they should be allowed onto NASDAQ. And we from time to time update those rules, just like we do in all of our products. So we have gone through a rigorous process to file that, which was approved, and we're happy to have these products.
What's that? The U.S. is going to 3-day weekends. I hope. Anchorage is the custody arm. Digital Wealth Partners is the same. Then you need to get more informed. This company holds over $1 billion in digital assets. I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but I'm not trying to fill my brain space what Jake Claver has going on. So far, Jake offers custody of XRP and HBAR. I know those two for sure. I mean, then of course you're gonna fucking want to pump it to the gills to get people to. Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. Oh my God, Matthew sick. Oh, I'm gonna get triggered. I'm about to get triggered. There we go. What'd you say, Whip? By the way, the Crypto Cave vibes is always on point. The old TV XRP price display is a nice touch. Yo, I appreciate that, bro. We're sitting at 219. And 219. Let him pump it. Pump it louder. Pump it louder, bitch. Looking like Frodo in a suit. He does kind of give me Frodo vibes. If I'm being completely honest, you know. Matthew Siegel, piece of shit. He's the head of digital asset research at Van Eck somehow. He's probably like a Nepo baby. Just look at him. Look at this fucking guy. Look at him. Look at that. You telling me that ain't a lizard person? I don't know, dude. I don't know. He is over here. He blatant conflict of interest. If he's just being a clown about like, oh, XRP, but BlackRock and Van Eck both say no to XRP, so it's fucking dog shit. Dude, you're a fucking idiot. I don't know what to tell you. Like, he's blatantly being stupid or intentionally deceiving. For what reason? I tweeted on one of the things. I was like, so we just have to look deeper into this guy's conflict of interest. We'll eventually find it, and then it'll make sense why he's like anti-XRP. You're the head of digital asset research, and he can't comprehend XRP. You see the fucking inflows. It's third. It was second. He can't understand it. God bless him. Oh, God bless him. I don't even know what to say. Nate Garoth, the NDAs, man. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. With these guys, I wouldn't even say NDAs. I would say more so like, yet again, there's some conflict of interest in there. Because he's like actively kind of like trashing it while simultaneously like what seems to be Solana and now BNB. It's weird. It's weird. I think you just wouldn't talk about it if you're NDA'd. I don't know. You never know. Never know what these fucking people are up to. Get him off my screen, please, before I vomit in my mouth. The rapid growth, 1.7 trillion. Franklin Templeton is basically like, yo, the XRP ETFs are here. We're fucking it up in a good way. And, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, okay. Guys, that's about all I have for the news today. Know what you hold? Who is this? Quinn? God, the bots on X and TikTok make it so unusable. It's disgusting. Entel Chile? What the hell is that? Oh, Starlink. Settlement reduced. Okay. Kathy Wood talking about bullshit. Oh, wow. I forgot about IOTA. Does anyone hold IOTA? Claiming to be a bull and chasing. Imagine waking up as a pessimist. Shut the fuck up, Anthony Pomplabino. Whatever your name is. The president's absolutely right. Yeah. All right. So I don't got anything else. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Fun stream, brother. Going to get ready for work. Yo, you got to do your thing. You got to get out there and make that money, bro. That's what we all got to do. Guys, appreciate it. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and you can join our group, the Minutemen Patreon, linked into the description. Exclusive videos there. I think I just posted one today, multiple weekly, and that's where we can go if they ever nuke the YouTube channel. So head on over there, support the channel, and that's it. I'm going to probably be posting a video later today. If not, I'm still trying to do daily uploads. That's it. Appreciate you. I will see you guys in the next one.